78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? You know what I mean? But anyway, I want to talk today about the state of boxing, man. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about, these fighters, man, and how we as fans, man, in my opinion, fans got to do a better job of rocking with who you rock with, man, supporting who you support, you know what I mean? Because I was listening to Deontay Wilder talk about something, and it sparked this video, okay? Deontay said that, how he giving so much to the sport of boxing. Now, this is what he's told me in several interviews, but he's giving so much to the sport of boxing, and he had people around him that were just using him, abusing him, and they would squeeze him like a sponge, right? So, in life, we got people like that, you know what I'm saying? We got people who will hang around you as long as you got something to offer them. As long as you are come up to them, as long as you popping, you hot, and they feel like being around you can help them, can profit them and their career or wherever they go in life, then they'll rock with you, and their support is based around what you can do for them. You know what I'm saying? But the moment you fall down, the moment you start to struggle, the moment life hits you with a few curveballs, now all of a sudden you have people, the same people who acted like they rock with you so heavy, is now distancing themselves from you. Now they doubting you. Now they, oh man, he ain't got it no more. I ain't with that. I was thinking about that, and I said, man, imagine if your woman did that to you. Imagine if your children did that to you. Imagine if you lost your gig, right? And you fell down, and times got hard for a few months until you found another job. Then you got another job, right? And you know what I'm saying? And maybe this job don't pay what the other job paid, whatever the case may be. Something happens, life happens, you lose that job, right? At that point, if your woman was to give up on you, if your children was to say, well, Pops, man, Pops used to be able to get the job done, but Pops can't do it no more, and they decide to cash you in for somebody else, I mean, how are we gonna feel as men, right? And that's how I look at this boxing thing too. Is the same, in a similar way I look at life, is that people only want to be around you and want to be associated with you. Not all people, but a lot of these cats, 60% of them is just fraud, fugazi, man. When you up, man, and you got stuff going, you popping, man, people want to be around you. People want to scream your name. They want to shout out your logo, your business, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Or even I could use the LDBC for example. You know what I mean? The mighty LDBC. We've been here. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down since what, 2015, right? Is when we started the mighty LDBC. So we're over 10 years old this past June, right? This month we're 10 years old, right? And yeah, man, when Deontay Wilder was undefeated, everybody wanted to be around Deontay. Everybody screaming mighty LDBC, yeah, because they know we rock with Champ, right? Champ rock with us, right? Everybody screaming it, right? He lose the fight, he get cheated, whatever the case may be, right? People start distancing themselves. All the fakes start to expose themselves, right? They run it and looking for the next pipe to jump on, right? The next lap to sit on, if you know what I'm saying, right? The next glizzy to glaze, you dig? You know what I mean? That's what they jumping on, right? And I saw it firsthand. I literally saw people who I thought were solid dudes who act like they really was rocking with Deontay, act like they really was rocking with the LDBC, screaming it from the top of the rooftops, right? And then as soon as the Tyson Fury fight, the second Tyson Fury fight happened, I sat there and watched before my eyes. I watched people who I had a lot of love for switch up. And now they can lie and say it was because of something else, but I saw it. I saw it. They saw Wilder getting clowned, and they didn't have the heart to stand next to the brother while he was getting clowned. They didn't have the heart, so they ran. See what I'm saying? They ran and jumped on the other side. They pulled the Kevin Durant. That's all that was. You know what I'm saying? They pulled the Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? And went to join the Warriors. So I saw that firsthand, right? Then I saw it again raise his head with Earl Spence, right? I saw Earl Spence Jr. take on a tall task and fighting Terrence Crawford, right? An amazing fight, historical fight, right? But I was picking Spence. I was rooting for Spence. I just rock with Spence more. He was more of my style, more of my flavor for the type of fighters that I like. But nothing against Bud. I just like Earl. But I saw when Earl lost, I saw people switch up again, right? I saw people start switching up again. Then I started seeing this weird narrative of, oh, the LDBC, man. Everybody y'all rock with lose. Like just stupid stuff, right? Then when Devin got cheated, when young Dev got cheated by Ryan Garcia, when Ryan took the juice and came in overweight, all on purpose, right? Same thing happened. I seen dudes, all of a sudden, Devin lose, right? Just before we know Ryan cheating. Devin lose. The same week, I got a million people, I ain't gonna say a million, I'm exaggerating. But you know, you got people popping around talking about, trying to distance themselves from the LDBC, distance themselves. Bro, I'm like, bro, people is phony, people is fraud, bro. And this goes back to what Deontay was talking about. I understand exactly what these fighters are talking about. I know why Gervonta Tank Davis don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. I know why Gervonta Tank Davis don't want to fight a Devin Haney. I know why he don't want to fight nobody. Because he knows what y'all really are. He's seen this story before. You rock with people, you act like you ride or die for them, and the moment they show you that they're a human being, the moment they fall short in any type of way, here you guys go turning on them. Telling them they need to hang it up, they need to call it quits. They done. Okay, well, maybe you need to hang it up in the game of life. Right? Maybe you need to call it quits on your marriage, on your relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's how you sound. You telling somebody they need to call it quits on their life and what they have worked hard for the rest of for their career. Right? I got a comment, and then this video was sparked because I got a comment and I blocked the dude. I'm just not finna tolerate. I told y'all know what. Listen, man, Deontay Wilder is my brother, and I love Deontay Wilder. I love everything he stands for as a man. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is secondary. I'm talking about what he stands for as a man. I respect that brother and love him. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, you got some dude came to the comments talking about, oh, I can't believe you still believe in Wilder. Oh man, this is like, what? What you mean you can't believe? Why are you so? You don't know who I am then. What you mean you can't believe that I still believe in my brother? What kind of ridiculousness? I'm gonna ride with Deontay Wilder in anything he do. I don't care if he started a cotton candy business. I'm gonna be supporting the cotton candy business. If he starts selling socks, I'm gonna be supporting the socks and have them advertised on my page. Cause we solid over here, homie. I don't know what you dudes is. I don't know how y'all dudes are built, bro. But I don't ride with people because they popping. I don't ride with people in the good times and abandon them in the bad times. That's not what I do. That's not how I get down. I don't know what code of conduct you dudes come up under and where y'all from, but I seen a lot of y'all moving like that, and this is why I don't trust you. This is why I don't trust you personally. You know what I'm saying? When y'all come around talking about how much you love 78, how much you respect me, bro, that's cap to me. Since I've been on this YouTube, a whole lot of people tell me how much they got love for me, asking me for money, asking me for advice, relationship advice. I'm sitting at home watching TV with my wife, and you calling me asking me for a relationship advice. I take time away from my family, to come giving you relationship advice and counseling you. Next thing you know, I see you on YouTube in somebody comment section that's dissing me. And then when I ask you about it, you tell me, oh, well, you know, it's just YouTube, man. You know, I just, you know, I stay neutral when it comes to that stuff. I just watch for, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to stay neutral when it comes to you asking me for any type of help or assistance in any type of way. I'm going to stay neutral, true. I'm going to mind my business, homie, if that's how we getting down. And my point for saying all that is to say a lot of these dudes on this YouTube, on the social media is fake. A lot of people in life in general is fake. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in general is fake. People want to be around you when you popping or when they think they can use you for subscribers or anything like that, right? If they could use you to sell their product, anything, that's when they want to be around you. The moment they think you done fell off or, oh, you ain't popping like you used to be popping, boy, these people disappear on you, fam. They disappear. Go ask Earl Spence about it. Ask Earl Spence is all the flunkies still hanging around him, right? Remember all the people who used to want to be around Deontay. Is them people still around the champ, right? So on and so forth. Y'all remember Adrian Broner? Remember how Adrian Broner was everything? He was popping. Adrian Broner was the dude, right? Adrian Broner walked into the Maidana fight famously with an entourage of 20, 30 people. Left the Maidana fight walking down the hallway by himself with somebody's arm around on his shoulder. I ain't never gonna forget that image because that's the perfect image of life. That's a life lesson right there. That man left that arena battered and bruised by himself with somebody with their arm around his shoulder telling him it's gonna be all right. But he came into the fight with 20, 30 people. Where the entourage go? A bunch of fugazi frauds, man. Where they go? Right? And that's why we can't get none of these good fights, man, because y'all fake a lot. Now I ain't talking about y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. There's a lot of phony, fugazi people out here. And you won't, and as soon as these guys step up to the plate and fight somebody, first thing y'all gonna do, if they lose, is talk crazy about them and say how they was never that good. Y'all build up Jerron Booth's innings just to tear them down, right? And then y'all gonna do the same thing. That's why Tank, listen, Tank know what it is. That's why he don't want to fight nobody. He don't want to fight nobody because he know exactly what y'all gonna do. And what did Tank say his biggest fear was? Losing. His biggest fear, what Coach Calvin said, Tank's biggest fear is losing, right? And becoming a meme. Cause see, that's y'all. That's y'all. He know that y'all gonna do that to him. See what I'm saying? So these fans use you up and spit you out, man. Use you up and spit you out is what they do. Man, it's so beautiful out here today, man. Man, this is a beautiful spot right here for rock bass. I don't know if y'all know what rock bass is, man, but you want to catch you some rock bass or some smallmouth bass on this river, man. This stretch of the river right here, man. I'm telling you, this is my little duck off spot. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be taking them. I take the little broads out here sometime when, you know, man, you want to put the extra mackin on them. Pack you a little lunch, take them out here. You know what I mean? Just a nice little spot, man. But yeah, I'm just enjoying the day. So y'all think about that, man. Think about that in life, man. Same thing these fighters go through, man, is a representation of life, man. It's like, you know, some people, make sure the people around you are solid people who really got love for you and really care about you. And love is not just words, it's something that people have to show you, fam. You know what I'm saying? If you find yourself always supporting somebody and they don't support you back, then that means something. You know, it is what it is. Now I know we all busy and people got stuff like that, but I'm just saying, bro. You know, if somebody supports you, then you need to be supporting them. I don't care how busy you is. You know what I'm saying? To the best of your ability, you need to be, you know what I'm saying, trying to support that person. It don't take nothing to pull up on somebody's YouTube channel and say, hey, even if you ain't got time to watch the video, hit the like button. Say, hey, what's happening, homies? Salute to the chat and get up out of there if you ain't got time or something like that. It don't cost you nothing. You know what I mean? It don't cost you nothing to send a $5 super chat just to let somebody know you appreciate what they doing. Some of y'all on here making buku dollars and don't never be in nobody's super chat. You know what I'm saying? I done spent, man, at one point I used to spend $1,000 a month at one point on super chats. Send it to the other brothers in the LDBC. And then you got some people, you ain't never seen them in nobody's super chat. Maybe once. And that's just selfishness. That's selfishness. That's entitlement or whatever it is. But, you know, the point is, you know, you want to make sure you're showing just as much love as you receiving, man. Let's keep them blessings going. You know what I mean? So I want to personally thank everybody who supported me in any of my endeavors. You know what I'm saying? If you're a member of my Patreon, I love you. Because that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? My Patreon means the world to me. You understand me? That's where I can be the most authentic version of myself. I ain't got to worry about cursing or whatever. I can tell my life stories and stuff like that. And I can help other people out. You know what I'm saying? My Patreon is my baby. So anybody that's sub to that, thank you and I love you. Anybody who has ever left a positive comment on my videos, on any of my channels, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's ever shared my videos with the world, thank you. I appreciate you. You see what I'm saying? And so on and so forth, man. But yeah, man, this just, you know, I'm making this video pretty much just because I was kind of touched by this weird comment I got where dude asking me like I don't know, he was trying to like clown me because I still support Deontay Wilder, bro. I was like, man, it kind of hurt me a little bit because I'm thinking like, what kind of dude you think I am, fam? I'm not supposed to support him no more? Like what kind of fraud would I be to rock with somebody the whole time? I've been rocking with Deontay Wilder before he was the WBC champion. 2013. He didn't win he didn't fight Bermane Stiverne to win the title until 2 years later, in 2015. So I've been talking to this brother and been cool with Deontay Wilder. Been down to Alabama. Been to training camp with him. You know what I'm saying? Before the Hellenius fight. And this is one of the most genuine, solid brothers. That's why it really irritates me when I hear people talk crazy about him, talk bad about him. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a dude who used to. He might not do it no more because you know, he been hurt. But this the dude, back in the day, Deontay get his shirt off his back. You know what I'm saying? And then that kindness was taken for weakness, like it gets done a lot of times in boxing, man, and in the world in general. Kindness get taken for weakness, man. And people will use you, and everybody want to be around you. You know, until they think you ain't got it no more. When they think you fell off, it's a wrap, man. People just, you know, people turn on you. Then when you get back on top, oh, champ, I knew you could do it, champ. That's like I say, I told this story before. When I was locked up, man, facing all these years, I forgot how many years, I don't know, over 120 years, with all the trumped up charges they had me facing. But, you know, realistically, my lawyer told me, had I gotten convicted, they would have gave me about 35 years in prison, had I gotten convicted. So I was being charged with first-degree attempted intentional homicide, and then, you know, armed robbery and first-degree and second-degree reckless injury while armed, which is, it's just a bunch of trumped-up stuff. But anyway, regardless, when I was locked up, you know, I had my parents, you know what I'm saying? My parents to answer the phone for me and write letters and stuff. I had my woman, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you in trouble is when you know who your friends are. You know what I'm saying? You know who got your back, you know who love you when you're in trouble. Because people make a way out of no way to help you. You know what I'm saying? People make sacrifices to help you, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what happened with me. And it taught me a lesson because I couldn't get nobody to do nothing for me. I couldn't get nobody to put no work in for me. I got the same, you know, I'm gonna be careful how I'm talking, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all can read between the lines. It's like I had a situation to where, you know, I had somebody come into court testifying against me. Now, you know, if the roles were reversed, it wouldn't have been going down like that. Wouldn't nobody finna be coming to court testifying, you know, month in and month out if the roles were reversed. But hey, some people ain't gonna put the work that you put in. So anyway, point is, y'all can read between the lines, is that when I was locked up, dudes thought I was gone. See what I'm saying? Dudes thought I was going. Didn't want nobody coming to visit me. I wasn't getting no letters from the homies. Dudes weren't really taking my calls because they didn't know if I was going to try to get myself out of trouble and start dropping dimes or something. So basically, I was just in a bad situation, bro. I had my woman and I had my parents, okay? And that's more than some people got, so I'm definitely grateful. But what I'm saying is, when I beat my case and word spread around the city that I beat my case and was found not guilty, all of a sudden, now I'm finna get out. Everybody and their mama show up to the jail to welcome me out. And man, I knew that's why I ain't come see you, because I knew you was gonna beat it. I was like, man, this pointless. Cuz coming home. I knew it. I knew you was gonna. Shut up, bro. Shut up. And that taught me a lesson. So, cause after that scare I had for my life, where I almost lost my life to the state, that right there told me I had to change my life. And anything I do now is gonna be for my family. It ain't gonna be for no friends, so-called friends. It ain't gonna be for nobody else. It's gonna be for me and my family. The preservation of my father's last name. You understand me? Everything I do from now on is gonna be about survival of my last name. You know what I'm saying? And representing that last name. It ain't gonna be for clout. It ain't gonna be to show people how solid, how real I am. That's why can't nobody make me walk off no cliff no more. I ain't no crash dummy no more. Can't nobody trick me into crashing out like they used to when I was in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody insult me and make me go get a weapon and go do something to them. You know what I mean? Can't nobody, you can't con me into that no more, because I know I already been there. I know what's gonna happen. Everybody a big bad gangster until you show up and you pull up on them and show them what gangsters do. Everybody a gangster until you start doing what gangsters do, and then all of a sudden everybody become the police. Now everybody testifying, pointing their finger, wearing neck braces in court, and he did it, and yeah, blah blah blah. This is what they do. So yeah, so I understand where a lot of these fighters are coming from, and why they living for themselves. They living for their family, and they living for themselves, man. Because how real is the love that the fans profess to have for you? How real is that love? You know what I'm saying? How solid is that love? You know what I mean? But anyway, man, I hope to see y'all at the LDBC family reunion this year in Las Vegas, August 9th. It will be the family reunion. August 10th, we're going to have the cookout. We're going to be cooking both days. We got this nice little mansion thing rented out, so make sure y'all pull up. You know what I mean? If you can make it, buy your tickets. I'll put the link to where you can get the tickets in the chat or in the description. In the chat and in the description, I'm gonna put the link to where you can get your tickets, man. Tickets is $50, and that helps us pay for the event, pay for any goodies, and pay for food and all that kind of good stuff that we're gonna be having. You know what I mean? You're welcome to stay at any hotel you want to stay in Vegas, but we do have a host hotel, and the only reason we got that hotel up there is just for people who may be having some money issues. That's a real cheap hotel, but you can stay anywhere you want to. You ain't gotta stay there. All right, but so yeah, I hope to see y'all in a few short weeks, August 9th in Las Vegas. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I hope he's successful. Coming up June 27th of this month against Tyrell Herndon. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the brother return to glory, and I want to see him leave boxing on his terms. You know what I'm saying? He have a right to leave on his terms. You know what I'm saying? Not on nobody else's terms, but on his terms. All right, man. We up out of here. Deuces.